welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against Syracuse. First pitch coming your way next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Eric Rubio. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run to win ball games.
Just about to get underway. Stepping in, Dan Hargrove. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Val James will hit next.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
No, outside.
James with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Kevin Cooper. That clips a corner. Cooper working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. DeMonte on the move, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for Miami, J.J. Shimmick. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Alonso Gomez Phelps leading things off. It takes a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
The Fish
Ball.
looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. This one lifted in the air, left field. Martinez towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Victor Gallegos, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
For 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Ball to strike.
Ball off the plate. That's up. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging. Billy Benjamin digs in now. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And first offering is fouled off. Gallegos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a base hit. And out to a board.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
But he's back safely. There. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drop.
And that is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Clayton Talley. Fouled off. He was late. Talley came up with 4 hits in his last game. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Got him. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Esteban Cabrera.
Ball. No.
Cabrera launched a homer in his most recent game. Cabrera with another scorching run of play lately. The lefty, the 1-0. No score here in the 2nd.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. In the air, left side, Nunez moving under this one. And there are 2 outs. Next to hit, Anthony Lawrence. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Ball.
And that one hit outside. 97 on the gun. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. His 11th of the year. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Joel Martinez, the next up for the Marlins.
No, off the plate.
Popped up. Burns. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Fred Diaz.
The center fielder, Fred Diaz.
Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball, right field. Cooper on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Fletcher Burns. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball.
Just
No, that's
off the
outside.
outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to third. Zips it across, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Now the left fielder, Agustin Nunez.
No.
Nunez matched a homer in his last game.
Ball
Close
2.
one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0. Just
No,
missed.
outside.
That's
a
four.
ball.
Tried
Take your
another
base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone
Ball.
and start pitching with conviction.
Andre Cervantes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
Safe.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Ball 2.
Late with the swing there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And now for the Marlins, Rob Smith.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball down. Ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Goes down looking. Smith wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Digging in, Carlos Arroyo. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. His second of the year. And they add on. It's 3-0. Now, Dan Hargrove.
No, that's the
It can
ball.
be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the 1-0. And it goes just foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Val James. Hammer down the right side for foul.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drop.
Oh, nice stop on the slide. And they get the out. Kevin Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. Flied to right his first time. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Ball
Just
3.
missed. He swings and fouls one off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. He goes down looking. Ready to go for the last half. Stepping in, Alonso Gomez-Phelps. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Victor Gallegos. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one to first, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now it's the right fielder, Forrest DeMonte. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Outside.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The relay, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Runners in the corners here, well away. Benjamin now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Brothers at the corners, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Xavier Carter. Fly to left his first time. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Stays alive. Got him looking. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Clayton Talley.
That he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Cabrera stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Anthony Lawrence, the next to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down. Joel Martinez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Fred Diaz.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here is Fletcher Burns.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Burns went deep in his most recent game. That's in there. 0-2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here is Agustin Nunez. Nunez with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Ball.
In the air to left center, Martinez on the move to the gap, and that is that. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And now for the Marlins, Rob Smith.
Hey. Ball. Ball. No.
Next one is off the play. Ball 3. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Carlos Arroyo, the next up for the Marlins.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Yep.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Arroyo with some impressive production lately. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Pitching change here. Kevin Brooks. He's into the game with the bases empty. Back to the top of the Miami order. And now the first baseman, Dan Hargrove. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, Val
Ball
James.
1.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Outside. Ball.
On the ground to the left.
Double!
And it goes just foul. The 2-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Kevin Cooper getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Ball.
Hargrove off of first with 2 away. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Barrett Rivas. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the catcher, Andre Cervantes. Grounded out his first time up. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Cooper takes it in for the out. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. 1 for 2.
Ball.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Drive.
The Marlins leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Quick move to first. Gomez Phelps back on a dive. And now Victor Gallegos.
Inside.
The 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
And that one moves his feet. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
DeMonte,
no.
The next to hit, takes outside. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. The 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Clayton Talley. Talley went deep twice in his last game. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1. And that one sliced foul. Up the middle, Burns. The throw to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Esteban Cabrera, the next up for the Marlins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball down low.
Lawrence in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
That's the ball.
1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside low, full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing, and he popped it up. Takes it in for the out. And at the plate for Miami, Joel Martinez. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Ball, no.
Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Bottom of the 6th inning, leading off Billy Benjamin. Benjamin went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Hee-haw!
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count off, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. The 2-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one misses.
That's the ball. Take your bait.
Off walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Here's a big power threat. Xavier Carter. That's
Ball,
too low.
that's down.
And that is ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-1.
Ball outside.
Benjamin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball there. Base hit, left center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now it's going to be Greg Diaz. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Pulled out on strikes. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, right field. Cooper takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now at the plate, Fletcher Burns. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. 2 balls, no strikes to count. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Damon Rogers takes over on the mound.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in. You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Next to hit, Carlos Arroyo.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
No, inside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. Back to the top of the order, Dan Hargrove, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Burns. Over to first. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Val James. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To third. That ends the frame. So a lefty out of the pen, Jonas Yastrzemski.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Digging in, Agustin Nunez.
That's a strike.
And that one fouled off.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle. But still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's a catcher to hit, Andre Cervantes. Man at second. That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1. Catcher challenge will take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And the 0-2. Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Fish leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 7th. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
Ball 2.
Fly ball out towards left field. And that one is fouled. So we'll try it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2-2 on the way. That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. What he scores from second as they get one back. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Victor Gallegos. Rip, but it curls foul. Gomez Phelps over at second, one down. And he swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run homer. Homer number 25 on the year. And they close the gap. It's new pitcher for the Marlins, Kurt Kincaid.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
DeMonte in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Billy Benjamin. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So runner at second, 2 down. Xavier Carter will hit next. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith gets him easily, ends the inning. Julius Lopes into the game.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Kevin Cooper digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. And
Ball
there's the
2.
ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 1-2. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Clayton Talley, 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Now a quick throw to first.
He's safe.
Dives back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to first. Quickly to second for 1. A sensational double play. And up next for Miami, Esteban Cabrera. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. So again, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Fred Diaz.
There's a strike. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Takes it in for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Fletcher Burns. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Hey.
Swings through that. The Marlins leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Derek James comes on now.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Here's the left fielder, Agustin Nunez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And
ball.
that misses.
No, that's it.
And that's ball 1. Into left center for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Quick toss first.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Back in on a dive. Way out front for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
In the dirt, blocked. The tying run at the plate. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fights it off, you'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's outside. 2-2. Slider misses outside.
A couple sliders away and gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Cabrera gets under it. And that will end the inning. Sam Baller on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Anthony Lawrence. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. All 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Laser could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Martinez swings through it for strike 1. Man at second. That one fouled off. This one in the air. Gomez goes. And there's one away. Rob Smith, the next up for the Marlins. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. There's the strike.
You can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get off plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice. So up next, Carlos Arroyo. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times.
hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that's the third out. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Xavier Azopardi.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's too low.
I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive, and it stays fair. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Victor Gallegos.
Ball one.
The 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side, flips it, there's one, a double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. Two gone. Base is empty after the double play. Forrest DeMonte now at the plate.
Hey.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that will just barely miss. The call is overturned. So they still got both their challenges. The Fish trying to close out a 2-run lead in the last half of inning number 9. And there's a foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and what a play. Ball game.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Schaum. We'll talk to you soon.